Today we're riding through one of the most spectacular landscapes in Wales. Our journey begins in the historic town of Caernarfon, beneath the shadow of the mighty Caernarfon Castle, before heading deep into the mountains of Eryri National Park. The road leads us up towards Llanberis, where towering peaks rise above the still waters of Llyn Padarn, and the vast ruins of Dinorwig Quarry remind us of a time when this valley echoed with the sound of slate being carved from the mountains. These are landscapes shaped by industry and reclaimed by nature. As the day fades, we follow the water back towards the coast, where the sun sinks slowly over the Menai Strait, lighting the mountains and sea in golden light. For the final stretch, we roll onto a quiet old railway line, a path once built for steam and stone, now carrying us gently back to Caernarfon. This is cycling through the wild heart of North Wales. Hey up, welcome back. I'm out with Lisa today. We're just north of Caernarfon, heading up towards Llanberis and the foot of Snowdonia, and from there we're going to do a little bit of road railway into Llanberis. Quick look round Dinorwic, which was one of the, I think it was the biggest slate mine in Wales at the time. Quick look around that, and then we're going to head back and pick up an old railway line, the Lôn Las Menai, back into Caernarfon. I'm only about 23 miles because the traffic was busy today. We didn't get here till about 1ish. But yeah, look at that view. Still got snow on the top, look. Absolutely glorious. It was cloudy back home. We got lovely sunshine here. It's quite warm in the sun, isn't it, love? Lisa's just strapping her knee up. She's got a sore knee. Oh, yeah. Right, so let's crack on. Whoa, squirmy. Oh, lovely though, look at that. Oh, it's squirmy, isn't it? It's only a couple of miles to Llanberis now. Mind your head. Look at this. This is awesome, love. Look at this. Wow. How nice is that? Look at that for a view. Might need your light on, love. Yeah. Somebody sounds excited to be in a tunnel. So this is the Lôn Las Menai, which is the old railway line that ran from Caernarfon to Llanberis. It opened in 1862 and it closed in 1964. That sword commemorates the Prince of Gwyned's contribution to this region. Impressive, isn't it? And you've got the beautiful backdrop there, look, of the castle, or what's left of it, and there's Dinorwig Quarry, or what remains of it, which goes way up the hillside. It was the biggest slate mine in Wales at one point. We'll have to come back and explore that another day, I think, won't we? Yeah, right, let's crack on. Right, so we're just at the site of the part of the former Dinorwig Quarry, which was all up on that hillside up there. There's an incline, there's all sorts. If you want to know more about this old quarry, I'll put a link to the Wobbly Runner's YouTube channel, because he goes into much more detail in a much more presentable manner than I do. So I'll put his details on. His name's Paul. He's a cracking guy, but his videos are awesome. The research he puts into them are fantastic. So yeah. And you can walk around a lot of this site. See those little huts there, look? They were part of a winching system up an incline. Paul shows you all that, I don't need to show you. Yeah, so we're just going to have a quick break here. And then we're going to ride back down that old railway line on the other side there. And then we're going to cross over and we're going to go that way towards a little fishing village called Felinheli. It's a cracking pub, which we might not go in today, but we might do another day. And we're going to pick up an old railway called the Lôn Las Menai, which is awesome. So, yeah, put you back on the mic, we'll crack on. Slate walls. Walls made out of slate. Yeah. Look at that for a vista. We're right at the bottom of the lake now, where it turns into a river. But yeah, look at that. Snowdon up there, look. Snowdon's a bit further round, but that's part of it, yeah. What a view. That's stunning, isn't it? Makes you feel good on a day like this. Oh, it's worth the climbing for the descending.
We're climbing again?
No, but it's worth it for the descending. Oh, there is a little uphill. We saw a sign for that on the way here, didn't we? That green wood.
Whatever it is, it's closed, I think.
No, it's not. It's parking over there. Just getting late, isn't it?
What is it? Like a children's play area type
Looks
thing?
like, yeah, there's a big slide. Oh, another massive hill. Oh, no. Oh, I thought we'd done with oak climbing. Whoa. Right, there's a sign there telling you to go slow, love.
Yeah. I just got in the big ring and all.
Oh, had you?
Yeah.
Oh. There's a few switchbacks coming up. I hope they're downhill and not up. Right, we're now on the Lôn Las Menai, National Cycle Network number 8. This is the old railway line that went between Bangor and Caernarfon. It's a lovely line this, isn't it, love?
Yeah, it is.
We rode part of this last year. Didn't ride this bit. Yeah, it's beautiful.
We've not done this bit, have we?
No, we haven't, no. Unusual, the football match in Wales. Normally rugby, isn't it, you see? Yeah, I think it's to do with signalling. I think. Yeah, I think it's something to do with signalling.
Is it?
Now. Cool to see though, isn't it?
Well, it's something to do with. It's not an old thing,
Well,
is
it's
it?
just old and abandoned. That's
Yeah.
what I like about it. Right, we're just at a lovely little port of Felinheli, and we just found a lovely little cafe where we're going to come for breakfast on Monday, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. So the railway line came in just up there, which it's now gone that bit. We're going to pick it back up again in a minute, up a big hill, aren't we?
Steep hill.
So the route from Llanberis to here, we've all been country lanes, hasn't it? Apart from that bit of old railway again. But some big hills, weren't there?
Yeah.
Big hills. But it was all quiet country lanes, weren't it? It was nice.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah, I won't want to do it in reverse because some of the descents were steeper than the ups on the other side. Right, let's pop you back on the bike and we'll get going. There's the Menai Strait just there, look. So this railway, Lôn Las Menai, runs alongside it. So I'll show you that when we're on it. That's not a bad view for a beer garden, is it?
Yeah.
It's pretty nice, that.
I'd love to live here.
No, what it does mean though, love, we've got that massive hill to get up. So just at the top on that headland there is where the railway resumes up a big hill, and that's where we've got to go. But we're coming through this little town, little village, Felinheli's port actually, isn't it? And we thought, we can't not. There's Anglesey, look. But yeah, it's absolutely glorious. I mean, it's about 4 o'clock, so it's going a bit cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not bad. Yeah, awesome. Right, so we're back on the Lôn Las Menai now. 3.5 miles into Caernarfon. Whoa. That hill was a killer, wasn't it?
Yep.
Whew.
Well, at least I made it up it this year.
Yeah. At least put a foot down for a car last year and couldn't get going again. Yeah, it's a beauty. Well, it's not a beauty, it's a beast, isn't it? It's beauty,
The beauty and the beast.
And the beast. Oh, temperature's dropped a bit, hasn't it?
I know, yeah.
If you like this content, please give us a like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to us and it is totally free. Thank you.
Look at that for a view to finish with. So we've done about 23 miles, haven't we, love?
Yeah, 20, yeah.
And we're just about back in Caernarfon now, so thanks for watching. I really enjoyed that. That first bit, I was like, oh, this is going to be a bit naff. But once we got through that boggy bridleway, it was just gorgeous, wasn't it?
Lovely, yeah.
So much nice things to see.
Just a few wrong turns to begin with. Hi.
Yep.
Hi.
Yeah, we took a couple of, well, not necessarily wrong turns. What was the old track bed, which used to be a cycle path, has now been fenced off for whatever reason. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So highly recommend this one. So thanks for watching as always, guys, and we will see you on the next one. And Lisa's not even looking.
Oh, sorry, I was putting my glasses in my bag.
So we'll see you on the next one.
Bye, thank you.